Welcome back. More RE2. More spook.
It's closed.
I hate holding this thing. I can't tell if her finger's on the trigger or not. I think her finger's on the trigger. Or very close to the trigger, at least.
Damn it. Need a key card. Hold on. Here, come out.
Pretty sure that there's, like, actual pressure being put on that, though.
This is the way?
This is how my mom took me last time.
Sherry?
Is that irons?
I've been looking everywhere for you, Sherry. Brave little girl to leave your house in the middle of this mess. On the ground, hands behind your head.
You can't be serious.
Nice.
On the ground.
Yeah, he's a sleazebag. He also might actually be a serial unaliver, if lore is to be believed.
Why are you doing this?
Shut up. Tie her. Okay then. You tie her up now or she dies.
I don't even know what you do in that situation, right? Like, clearly you don't want to comply, but at the same time,
What's this all about?
complying is...
Child endangerment for starters.
I don't know.
Sherry. Come here.
Is that an M9?
None of your fucking business.
You heard her. I swear to God, my brother is stars and I...
Sherry, get over here. What's your name? What's your fucking name?
Claire!
Sherry, you come with me now, or say goodbye to Claire.
Okay, I'll go. You better be taking me to my mom.
Absolutely.
Don't listen to him. He's full of shit.
Ow!
Stop
Backhand
hurting
with
her,
the gun.
Please.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Stop! Let me go! Let me go!
Obviously, nobody taught you manners. We'll fix that. Oh, yes, we will.
Let me go! Let me go!
I'll get you, you fucker!
No, I didn't see it was a revolver till I had a close-up shot on that. I just saw the top of the barrel.
Stay safe, Sherry.
Actually surprised that he didn't follow up and shoot her. Very surprised.
Okay. Key card first. Then that asshole gets what's coming to him.
I think there's a section where you play as Sherry, actually. I think it's the keyword. No, that was done very well. Although, surprisingly, there seems to be a lack of zombies. So, that's a little spooky. Little,
Where that guy came from.
maybe he picked the right opportunity. It's entirely possible.
Bastard is the police chief?
Diamond door. Is that pizza? Is that pizza in there? Not for general use. Okay. I don't know if we didn't get to see this in Leon's campaign, right? No original outfits for this though. I don't know if I can change that. Never mind, I guess you can. Neat. I didn't know you could do... You can't do that in Resident Evil 4 as far as I'm aware. Not in the Resident Evil 4 Remake. So that's actually really cool that you can do it mid. I think that's a feature that's definitely missing from 4 Remake. Wow, it dark. It windy. Proposal. Yeah, so this is the fucking thing. I feel like there could be more things. I feel like in the RE engine, especially because of some of the games I played, like Village and stuff, like, I feel like there's a definite, like, this exists. You can do this. You can just open shit. But, like, I don't feel like it's used nearly enough. Or, like, I feel they could actually improve on the system further. It's really, it's just really interesting to look at and, like, think about. I wonder what that is. That's just like soil, dirt. I don't know what that is. Anytime you want to throw 9mm my way, game. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, I need to actually use the big booms now. RE2 was very early RE engine. Right, but we've never really seen a improvement on those systems, right? Like, we've never really seen more containers, right? I mean, it's always a few in the campaign or whatever, but we've never really seen, like, more, right? Like, that's what I'm talking about, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel that there could be a massive improvement on the RE engine for it. That's locked. That's fine. Needed it for my understanding. Right, like, I mean, there's not really a need to. I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be a really cool way to do things. I know what's out there. I don't remember if there's a quick turn in this game or not. No, there's not. Some improvements, maybe. I'm curious what I am curious what improvements the engine is going to see. The limit. I want to see how it is on launch. I wonder if it's going to be stable on launch. Did I actually one-shot it? I don't think I can't have. No way. Huh. I guess I did. Sure. I mean, I'm not going to say no. That was B team on wildly weaker hardware. Well, yeah, the hardware and stuff is just, yeah. No, I could see that being a problem. I'm tactically saving ammo by doing this. Sure, I'm having to shotgun a grenade launcher at him, but I mean, like, I do save ammo doing this because they will just eat all of my ammo if I do not. It's interesting to see how enemy placements changed a little bit, though. I'm having to lean back now, so I'm sorry if I'm a little you hear me a little differently. Look at me. Probably god-awful, especially if that's T-Virus, because remember, T-Virus equals necrotic, right?
You asshole.
Nope, no crit. I wonder if you could actually get names off of those, off of the morgue plaques. Are mutated and can heal and shit. I mean, yeah. Well, no, hold up, because did they show up in RE1? I know the Crimson Head showed up in Resident Evil 1. But I don't know. And there's theory that they are progenitor of them, like they're a weaker version, not weaker version. Like they're a less evolved version, right? Bug. Yeah, they're the prelude, right? Yeah. Those are giant fuck off roaches. Good God. Yeah, I'm assuming that one would never be it because it's too close to the door. But all crimson becomes. You're right. Yeah, not all zombies become. Yeah, become that. Before I get into trouble. Let's see. Oh, no, hold up. That's fine. Now we can run. Never mind, no we cannot. You gonna fucking drop? Okay. Missing one from the morgue, but it's just a fucking flash grenade, so I don't really care. Unless, yeah, there's some weird halfway. Or that's, so, well, remember, the tyrants are T-virus, right? So while most people get necrotic from the T-virus, there are actual, like, growth and bioweapon purposes for the T-virus. If anything, I would argue the T-virus is more selective, right? I mean, sure, you have things like the G-mutants and stuff in these sewers in RE2 Remake that are rejected by the G-virus effectively, right? But if we want to look at it, like, the T-virus can still affect... Like, Wesker is a product of technically the progenitor virus, but also the T-virus, right? Like, he was one of the Wesker children. So... He was one of the Wesker... That almost spooked me. He was one of the Wesker children, so thus he had progenitor virus shit going on with him. But he also was infected with the T-virus in the Arklay Mountains in Resident Evil 1, right? You gonna die yet? God, I hate those things. Mutant resulting from a rare segment member for zombies infected with an unnamed variant of the seat of the... strain, the transformed specific zombies that have consumed large quantities of biomass sustain their metabolism. Right. This is why, but this is a prime example of why I like the lore. Like, it's so deep. Like, you can just go layers in. I think the fob key is an interest. Like, I think this is cool. Like, this, that's cool. That is, for all intents and purposes, what the fuck is that? JMB HP3. What is that? Do I get another 9mm handgun? I guess? Okay, sure. I mean, that's interesting. Necrotic at that point, right. So I'd assume they'd actually probably be more on the way towards a tyrant than anything, right? Yeah, so Leon, I think, goes in there, while Claire goes in there. Okay, I see how this is going. I'm just going to toss the key, because I have no need for the actual key at this point. Wanted to get back to a storage box, but that's fine. I am, however, getting fucked on 9mm. Which, God, that is such a weird thing to fucking say, considering how much 9mm I own. Well, I mean, I don't own a lot. I own enough. I own... 2 500 cans that I know of offhand. I need to go through those. High power Mark III. Ooh, seems spicy. I don't know. 9mm, it just fucking works, dude. That's all I can say. Goes hard. Fine. Maybe we'll have to get a high point at some point. Ooh. Spicer. Unfortunately, my inventory is fucking full of gunpowder again. Shit. Is there anywhere that I can go really quick? I would like to not waste things. There are ruminations when a zombie eats enough to sustain itself, right? Well, and like, isn't it that like, zombies aren't actually like dead? No, I can't go back that way. Fuck. Zombies aren't actually like dead, quote unquote. They're still alive in some capacity, even the T-virus zombies. Like, there's still some sort of cognizance. I really would love to see how they do the Crimson Heads again. Especially because, remember, we have the Pale Heads now, right? We have Pale Heads in Shit, that ate an inventory slot. I didn't want that to eat. I didn't want to have to eat an inventory slot. Shit. I can come back down this way. The virus ate away at them. Right, like they have lower cognitive function. Like they are like, ugh. Yeah, they're effectively like not brain dead, but like they're effectively feral. They're feral with certain things eaten at by the virus. Like hence like their eyes and stuff are like whited over and stuff. Yeah, we don't even get to see this in Leon's campaign. This is inaccessible, right? I would assume it's inaccessible, at least. Yeah, so the stock makes it a... So the stock makes it a 2-piece. Copy of emails to Chief Irons. Please, Chief Irons, thank you for waiving support. I've deposited a small sum to your account. To use as you see fit up, you can count on you to maintain my surveillance over your subordinates, especially the ones who survive that mansion. Rid of them if you must. Ran into some trouble with the Umbrella HQ. Suits want to take the freedom of research away, but don't worry, it's all blow over soon. You keep doing what I tell you, and everything will be all right. You're to up the security around my lab. Your muscle heads are to shoot any suspicious person on site. Doesn't matter if they kill them or even if they're Umbrella employees. I'm so close to completing G, and no hassles are gonna get in my way. Get your shit together and do your fucking job. I told you need more security in the sewers. How critical a time this is for me. That's when I can pay whatever once I take over, but not before. Why don't you get that? Never get how expendable you are. William Birkin. We'll go ahead and store those. We'll store that. We'll store that, actually. I kind of want to use this one, though. Then, yeah, we can do that. And then we should have and gunpowder. 1 gunpowder. Yeah, that's fine. And then we can go with that for now. Oh, it's even got the red dot, too. Well, that's kind of cool. Outwardly better than the SLS. Yeah, like that, especially it's also got the laser on it, which I like. But I mean, that's just like a preference thing. Yeah, I'll just drop the SLS. Like, it's not like there's an upgrade system in this game like in RE4. So I just don't really see a reason why I would keep that. The Emperor protects? Nah, John Moses Browning protects. I don't know what you're talking about. That is her original handgun. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. That's cool that they reference stuff like that, or that they'll have stuff like that in the game. I keep saying it's really unfortunate because especially with Nintendo and Pokemon Pocket Pair right now, Power World, I really feel like the Japanese games market is in for like a rude awakening. Like the whole legal system over there, I think, is about to just like kind of just blow up. And it makes me really sad because I feel like companies like Capcom, and I'm sure other products they do, I'm sure there's definitely complaints that people have, right? But like, I don't know, man. It's just depressing because I look at Capcom and I'm kind of just like, wow, you're doing things, and now might not have the ability to do things. So we're gonna see where that goes. We'll go with the private collection first. Yeah, this is very upscale for a police station. I was about going fuck with Capcom's war on mods. Right, because Capcom is also doing the war on mods. To be fair, wasn't that like someone left like nude mods on an event or something like that? Like, no, like that absolutely should have been fucking like called out. Like, I agree with that, especially at like if it was an official event, if that's what actually happened, right? Is that a dragon? That's a dragon priest mask. So, like, I don't know. I look at that and I'm kind of just like, that's fucking stupid. Yeah. That's a dodo. That's just, I was gonna say, is that just a Dwemer fucking mask? Description regarding the electronic lock of the door to the chief's office sounds like he needs replacing. You'll need some power panel parts to fix the issue. Fortunately, a repairman from one of our stores at the station to repair the belt in the clock tower. We spent to use spare parts with him, and he reported that he left on the 3rd floor east storage room. Goes wrong or need more than one, please don't hesitate to seek him out in the clock tower. Look forward to seeing you again. So yeah, this is the clock tower portion of this. So that, a key just goes into that. Fair. Wonder what's in there. I see a little badge. Yeah, it was yeah, Street Fighter 6. It was not safe for work Chun. Like, and that's one of the things I look at and I'm like, okay, but that's actually like that's a problem for them, right? Like that actually is a problem, especially at an official event. So, I mean, the community kind of has, I don't know, I can't even say the community has themselves to blame. Like, that person should absolutely no longer be partnered, right? If they were partnered in any capacity, if they're a caster or something setting up the event. Like, they're gone, they're donezo, right? They're gone. I think that is a completely fair thing to do. White-tailed deer, place a capture at Clay Mountains, 6'1", 353. Please, this is how it turned out, but I'm getting tired of working these puny things. Maybe time to move more challenging animals. Barbarian tiger, approximately 4 years old. Big cray, 9'6", nearly. Sliced its yellow belly open, where we got spilled out. Yeah, this is Irons, right? This actually, this is Irons just being an absolute, just serial unaliver status, right? Well, it's all mine forever. You don't say that about the pig, okay? Don't be weird about it. Stop it. Get some help. Okay. What the fuck am I doing here? Yeah, Irons is I mean, I like the fact that he is a fucked up character. Let's put it that way. But other than that, I mean, I kind of hate him. Oh, okay, so the key was in there. Neat. It's actually really cool. I like that. Right, it's to ensure something like that never happens again. Like, I get it. No, and it makes sense going scorched earth policy. Like, like people in the community did kind of bring it upon themselves, right? I think that is a fair assessment to say. Like, that kind of was brought upon by the community. Interesting, so we don't even have access to that yet. This boards is very, very seriously. I mean, they should, especially if it's like... Can you imagine if Nintendo actually didn't hate their competitive scenes? And I left the boards upstairs, fuck. It is a certified fuck around find out moment. I think that is the best way to summarize that. Oh, yeah, let's go. My TISM is activated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's the 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4. 5, 6, 7, 4, 8. Easy. Kind of reminds me of the Zelda theme. A little bit. Sure, I'll take that. Okay, so the portable safes are in different spaces. Yeah, so I know people were saying that shows up. I might actually die here. Because I don't... No, I have healing on me. I'm dead. Or not. Stop being able to physically sustain themselves, turn the way they do. You consume enough to mutate to Crimson Heads. Eventually, they can become these things, because then they can now sustain themselves. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Like, I could see that. I have to avoid saying the actual name of those creatures, because, yeah, YouTube, Roanoke Gaming has showcased that YouTube gets very, very awful regarding those. That's Mr. X. I'm about to shit a fucking brick. I have more than enough of this. Yeah, but could we ball? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not dissimilar to actual viruses, right? Like, even certain macro events, the virus, right? I mean, it mutates, you know, every so often. That's just how viruses work. Viruses mutate, they change. As somebody who actually wanted to get into, like, virology and stuff, I just didn't have the grades or the discipline or the desire to go to college for it. But I mean, like, it interested me. It interested me for a great many years. I debated on it. Actually, with Resident Evil being literally, like, the inciting, like, oh yeah, cool. This would be a really cool thing to do. Right. Get that. Then I need... The virus has that traits. Well, and that's, yeah, well, because the progenitor virus as well, I mean, offshoots into all these things. So it's interesting to see that what the progenitor virus kind of brings about, really, right? Minigun must be really fucking funny. I'd like to, as I said, I don't want to try to use it as much as possible. I want to try to avoid to use infinite ammo stuff this run. We could absolutely have a shit post stream down the line where we can do stuff like that. I need wood. Reawaken my interest in such things as the whole. It's fungus that can infect humans. Also, there's something similar in ants. Well, so the cordyceps fungus, as far as I'm aware, humans I think make tea and stuff with it. Yeah, cordyceps is generally known for ants, right? Like the ant zombie virus, so to speak. Well, not virus, ant zombie fungus. That's kind of its you know, it's what it's known for. But yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know, it's very interesting to think about. I don't know where the fuck it is. I hear it. Spiders and other bugs generally, right? I mean, there's it just hasn't crossed over that species barrier. Like, the species barrier is 100% a thing. Like, it exists. Is that saying that, well, you should look at everything like it's gonna fucking jump out at you, like it's gonna give you cordyceps? No. I don't know. I get there are people who are more educated, far more educated, and far more compensated than I am to really address such issues and such matters, right? Is how I look at it and how I kind of leave it, right? I think after a certain point, it just becomes fear-mongering, right? Like, you're like, oh, let's have a conversation about cordyceps and stuff, and it's like, okay, but like, are we gonna have like a good faith discussion here? Is this gonna be like, we're just, you know, oh, ooh, spooky, right? Like what's the actual conversation here? Hi, how's it going? Save that post for later. Which post? Rejected gives you something akin to the Ouroboros masses in RE5. So if you get something along the lines of Wesker, well, it's really unfortunate because we don't really ever see a follow-up on Ouroboros either. Like, Ouroboros was an interesting concept. I would argue it's an incredibly fascinating concept. But we just never really ever get to see a payoff from it. We never really get to, like... We never really get to see anything that comes from it. Both G and T, since they're both isolated things from that, and so Rick goes wild with mutations. Yeah, well, that was what the flower Stairway to the Sun in 5, right? That was where the progenitor virus came from. So then you think about, you know, Kijuju, Africa. You know, how many mutations have we seen? Especially because we have giant Magini, right? The giant Magini were just, you know, as far as I'm... Oh my god, fuck off. Literally just got a full health bar too. I didn't even fucking see him. Most of the genie were lost Plagas. Yeah, they are a Plaga type 2, actually. You do bring a good point up there. Yeah, because they were Plaga type 2. That was the whole thing in 5. Right. Which makes you... Well, so then the Stairway to the Sun might have been more benign. But there were historical records, right? Like, there were historical records of, I hate mannequins. Historical records of practices of, you know, the chieftain being chosen from those who were accepted, right? Mutations, just like H.U.N.K. Yeah, H.U.N.K is kind of an odd one, because, like... Yeah, he's an odd one. It's just locked. I have to go down the balcony. God damn it. I'm once again, fucking way overburdened on this shit. I can't take the clock tower gears, not yet. However, I can probably... I could probably take the electronic part. Winter virus, but made it more accepting because the base version was sustainable enough for Western. Yeah. Wait, once I would love to see Resident Evil 5 remade. I think a lot of people would actually like what it has to offer. I think that Resident Evil 5 at its core just angers a lot of people because there's a lot of people who and rightfully so. Like, I get it. Like, even Baka fucking says it's a bad game. And I'll give it to him. It's like, whatever, I get it. I honestly had a lot of fun with Resident Evil 5, and I still continue to have fun with Resident Evil 5. Like, it is one of those games that I will absolutely play if it's like, hey, cool, we need to collab with somebody. Okay, yeah, Resident Evil 5, it works. Can't be remade for political reasons. Oh, don't worry, yeah, we watched the IGN video on that. It's fucking horseshit, in my opinion. Like, that was such an L. I have a reaction up to that, actually. It's such an L take, dude. I didn't really see them having issues, you know, ganking Spaniards, right? I didn't really see that being an issue. But oh, is it suddenly not an issue because, you know, they're actual Spanish? They're in Spain, right? Like Jacksepticeye argue that? I don't even know where to begin to unpack that. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, that's one of those things that I have to kind of sit there. And I have to really wonder if it's going to even be a discussion that's going to be in good faith, or if it's not even worth trying. I would vehemently disagree. I would personally say that people are being way too sensitive. Especially because there are literal, like, white people in the game. Yeah, it's never in good faith. So, cool. It's whatever. Well, you know, and if they skip Resident Evil 5, they skip Resident Evil 5. I mean, it unfortunately is what it is. There's nothing I can really do about it. Nothing any of us can really do about it. Yeah, that video was definitely such a... Yeah, that video was definitely such a... It was a weird one. Yo, can I, like, not, like... Can I not be inventory fucked for 5 seconds, please? Even anything down there that I care about? I don't think so. He's a very slow dude. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Someone's gonna make a Mr. Clean mod, right? Unless it already exists. It's just Brental Floss Mr. Clean. You know, from the JonTron video, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. It's for JonTron's food fight, right? I actually need to look this up. What's the code for? What is it? 2F waiting room. 2F safe 6-2-11. So we got 6 2 11. Adds I get it every 10 minutes. I think that is what it is, though. It should be every 10 minutes, I thought. Or approximately. God damn it. No, nobody's home. I need to go. I'll come back up this way. That's fine. I can do that. I will lament not being able to see Chris punch a boulder. Dude, like, I want more boulder puncher. Like, come on now. Resident Evil Power Fantasy. Let's fucking go. Right? We'll be in mid-convo and then it gets cut off. Yeah, I know. There's not a whole lot I can do about it, or else I would. If I could do something about it, I absolutely would, but unfortunately I don't really have the power to really do anything about that. Jesus Christ! I was not expecting that. I might actually be dead. And I can see him through the fucking wall. Classic, dude. I don't even know if I have any health left. I think I used it all. Nope, I have this. Yeah, Chris is a big fucking boulder punching asshole. If anyone wants to argue the canonicity of Resident Evil 5, literally point them to Heisenberg. Literal Nicolas Cage Resident Evil. They're living these now, and that's a problem to me. I don't know where he's at. Anything but man, I love to happen almost exactly when you're saying something. I know. There's a little bit more control I could have. Like if I hooked up my Stream Deck. My concern about the Stream Deck is that it kept trying to dox my ass, and that was not okay with me personally. I did not like getting doxed by my Stream Deck because like I've told this before, right? People, the Stream Deck would try to like, oh yeah, cool. We're just gonna need permission for this. It's like okay, standard, whatever, right? 1 or 2. And then it would like, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, cool, allow permission. But it would do it, and sometimes it would open up like 3 tabs at once, and it would try to dox my actual like name. So I fucking unplugged my Steam Deck, and I don't use it anymore for that reason. It's just, it's not worth me getting in any way, shape, or form doxed. It's not. I don't have to use it. Because H.U.N.K was already graded by RE2. We've been asking for a H.U.N.K focused game for a fucking hot minute, to be fair. And we've never really gotten it. You fucking done? You done throwing a hissy fit? Okay. Old was H.U.N.K. I mean, he was in his fucking, what, 30s, 40s? Somewhere in there? Flash. This is me when I see a spider, right? Look, some spiders are cool. I totally get that. I love talking about spider things with like Miko and stuff, right? But time and place. I also cannot identify a spider offhand. Hey, it's me. It's literally me, for real, for real. Did you just make a tool meme about yourself? Maybe. I don't know. What do you want from me? That's locked from both sides. Gunpowder. Whoa! Wait, what? Wait, I thought he was away from me. Why is he so near? Kind of like his soundtrack, though. Grenade launcher on the spider isn't overkill. No, definitely not. It is a proportional action. You know, I haven't actually heard Fat Electrician make a proportional joke in a while. I haven't actually heard that. I feel like we need to fix that. So, I need to go upstairs. Hi, Nya Nazgul. How's it going? Good to see you again. You're with H.U.N.K's hair color, and that's being done, yeah. He was in Rev 2. I need to play Revelations 2. Oh, Homeboy just came in out of nowhere. It's because I got the tool. Because I got the tool now, he's gonna show up. Only for Reagan, wasn't it? No, there was a couple others. Like, I think it was, what, Operation, I can actually get rid of this now. Operation Praying Mantis, right? I mean, there was, there were a couple jokes. Ooh, 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 ooh. ADD break. Fucking Brandon Herrera status. Just ADD break. Fuck, well, I don't remember what that order was. I think that was what? 2, 4, so no, 4, 6, 8? 4. So that would be a, sorry, 7, 7, 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 4, 7, 3, 5, 4. Fuck, I hit a A button in there somewhere. 7. So 1, 7, 3, 5. So it doesn't have to start at the beginning. This one's actually kind of fucking with me. So we'll start with 3, 5. 1, 1, 7, 3, 5. 4. 7, 3, 5. 7, 3, 5. What? I feel like some of these combinations I've already input previously. There we go. Dragging a body on his ankle. I was just clipping on him. However, I'm in danger. Oh, you're kidding me, bro. Bro, this game does not want me to have health this run. I think he just bitch slapped the zombie out of the way. No, he's just over here now. Portion responses are great. Oh, absolutely. Nope. We're just gonna move this way. Legend of Zelda theme. Every time I've heard it, it sounds like Legend of Zelda. I was able to pinpoint it this... Nope. Nope, wrong door. Nope, nobody's home. So that's fine. Then we can go back to the evidence locker. Yeah, Umbrella Corps, I'll have to stream that at some point. It should be a fairly quick stream. I'm not gonna like S rank anything, right? But I mean, like, I'll be able to get through the entire game. Operation Raccoon City, I know, has been a game that I know our mod Rev wanted to run. But I know he moved recently, so I don't know if he'll be able to run it or not. H.U.N.K is 2011. Yeah, no, it's been a hot minute. That's going to be a 103. Okay, that's going to be, what, 201? 202? 203? Because 203 has the pouch. I think it's like, what, 206? 205. Might be 208. Which 208, unironically, is the area code for most of Idaho. Well, I think that's actually old news. I think it's changed now because there's so many people that moved here. Away from the wave. Oh my god. Following the 2003 fall of Umbrella, he became a legendary mercenary, created the close quarters quarantine battle zone, fighting style based on conventional CQB tactics, as well as equipment and custom weapons formulated for it, including the zombie belt, zombie Eisen, zombie jammer, and bite guard. So that's probably, God, that's probably God, that's either Orc or that's Umbrella Chronicle or Umbrella Core. Umbrella Chronicles I've been itching to play through again, the rail shooter. I have been itching on playing through that. I think I need to get a copy again. Fine. Pretty sure he knows where we're at. He has to, right? So that Shamrock door is done. I don't know what's in those two rooms. Up there around RE5, is born in 1960. I mean, he had a spot in Revelations 2, right? Like, Barry's still kicking. He's still doing things. I do actually need to get in the library, though, which is annoying. Well, we also didn't really get a Alex Wesker conclusion, as far as I'm aware. Unless there's some new emergent lore after Village. I don't know if we actually ever got an Alex Wesker finale. I think that the most we ended up with was... Cool, she's kind of, like, inhabiting the body of Barry's daughter, right? Like, her consciousness, like, kind of essence transferred over. Or at least that's what allegedly is happening because of the sing-song at the end of RE2, or Revelations 2, right? Yeah, Barry's in his fucking... It's really funny when you think about it. It's just all these, like, these boomers just fighting people. And I mean that in the dearest way. Just a bunch of boomers just ass-kicking a bunch of zombies. It's actually kind of funny. Like, I kind of want to see Chris Redfield in a fucking, like, walker. Like, just fighting the shit out of some, like, fucking tyrants. That'd be really funny. Completely blind, so positive come off a bit vapid. You're fine. You're all good. As it turns out, there's this series has an extensive lore. Fuck off. Thought I got out of that, too. Can this actually crit? I don't think it can. Fuck off! I saw that floor despawn. He's gonna have heard that. Albert Wesker being potentially back because it was that child who was reading Franz Kafka, which was an real telltale sign of Albert Wesker due to that being his favorite book. Which child? Which entry was this? This wasn't Village, right? Large gear is in here. Oh, that large gear. Fuck! Ugh! Natalia. No, that was supposed to be Revelation. That's what I'm talking about. Like, not Albert Wesker, but Alex, right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like the sing-songing child at the end of Revelations 2 that Barry confronts Alex Wesker for. Unless for some reason that is Albert. I don't know. Yeah, it's Alex Wesker. Okay. I don't understand why he doesn't go... I wonder if he's directed by... So he doesn't go in Irons' office, right? But he also doesn't come over here. So I'm kind of interested to know if, outside of metagame reasons, right, not being able to lock you in here, if he's maybe programmed or directed to not come in here, right? I wonder if that's the subtext. Alex Scotch is put into battalion. And, like, that was the at the very least, that was the insinuation there. We have, as far as I'm aware, we have no idea about any sort of follow-up on Alex Wesker's plot point. We have no follow-up on any sort of that or the Wesker children. Well, I mean, her and Albert being, you know, the two that were kind of left alive, right? Yeah, because that one doesn't fit there, so I need the small, right? Gotta discard the... Due to the cut voice lines in one of the games, rumors of my death were greatly exaggerated. Wasn't that Operation Raccoon City if you did, like, a stage perfectly? I vaguely remember that. I think that is... Yeah, because that's an old one. That's Operation Raccoon City, I think. And we never got a follow... That was kind of an Easter egg. We never got a follow-up on that officially. I'm 90% sure it was Orc. It wasn't Mercenaries 3D. It's surely not. Manga or comics, so they aren't considered canon. I thought they were. Resident Evil also has screenplays, like live-action plays. They're all canon as far as I'm aware. The Wes Anderson live-action movie, that actual hearing damage. Those aren't canon in any way, shape, or form. Because they're their own canon. They're Resident Evil, like, live-action canon. You can't headcanon those in. Actually, oh, okay, hold up. So this is going to be for Irons' office, right? I was already R4 lane. I pulled a 1v1. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, but 4 lines of characters switch forms means they have both Darwin Hunter form lore. Why is if I'm sorry, I have trouble with longer comments, guys. Like, it takes me a second to read these. I have to, like, pull my attention out. If we cannot write entire paragraphs, I would appreciate that. I'm trying my best to catch up as I can. I know there's a lot of information that people have to supply. Or want to supply. From Umbrella Corps, thank you. So wait, what? What? Another survivors, everyone under influence of drugs or hallucinating. Many are excited since the new one coming out that hinted at... What? This is an IDV? What Resident Evil is that? Like, what Resident Evil are we discussing? Let's you up. Okay. You go this way. This way. Quebec proper is going to be back in RE now, more than likely. That's if he's back. I don't know. I would like to be optimistic. I would like to be hopeful. I don't think he will come back. I don't think that is Identity V. I don't know. Where does that even take place in the timeline? I don't remember hearing about that. He stays dead, to be honest. I have to suspend my disbelief, and hear me out. I have to suspend my disbelief because you're telling me that he was killed because of 2 rocket launchers. Sure, you could argue they were nuclear warheads, right? Because we have Resident Evil 4. Remake did confirm that the red tip ones are in fact just mini nukes, right? Not argue. Okay, so if it's not a Resident Evil game, why are we discussing entire paragraphs on a not Resident Evil game, where I have to break focus from the stream, read an entire paragraph not pertinent to the conversation? Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to, like, understand, like, the reasoning, I guess. Clean off fires. But the dude was in lava. Like, that's the follow-up to that. Like, the dude was in lava. You're telling me that if he is cooking himself, having cellular regeneration that outspeeds, quite literally, lava, I refuse to believe a nuclear warhead killed him. I refuse to believe it. That is asking me to suspend my disbelief so far. That's me. That's a personal thing, though. Like, that's... let's see if I can do this right the first time. So I need to hit that. Okay. Touche. I'm mostly just confused. I'm trying to figure out, like, the relevance to conversation. Global saturation. Dude, his voice, his fucking VA went so goddamn hard, and I appreciate his VA. His VA was fantastic. Like, actually fucking flawless. Oh, I did something there. This is why I'd be bad at games like Factorio or building games. So I'd be fucking awful at them. So this one's either going to be up or down. How much longer do Wesker's voice because he himself was getting up there in years? Right. Well, it's why we didn't have, what was it, Sadler's original VA, or was it Krause? I can't remember. One of them, I think, was either a victim of Alzheimer's or, what was it? He's either a victim of Alzheimer's or he himself unfortunately passed with complications with Alzheimer's that led to other things in his life, right? Like, yeah, like, the series has been going on for so long. It's kind of like when you look at, like, you know, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone as the movie, Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, oh god, I always forget her name, Emma Watson, and, like, you get to, like, movie 7, and you're just like, good god, this really has been fucking years. So that will block that and allow that to go through. Interesting. This one's actually kind of hurting my brain a little bit. Okay, so if that's not working... Okay, because that allows another circuit above to do something. This one should not be that hard. 95, yeah. Oh, Sadler's originally, yeah, he was getting up there. I mean, like, time, it takes a toll on everybody, for all intents and purposes. Yeah, because we have to have everything hit this, because there's 3 there. Okay. So... So I have 2 configurations on that. So that has not what I need. Voice actor for Jack Krause in RE4, Dark Chronicles, and Resident Evil Mercenaries 3D. Had to retire from acting as he was diagnosed with COVID. God, dude, yeah, no, like they're getting up there. Krauser's VA went fucking hard. Like he is iconic for me. I love his voice. The 3-1 upward? Maybe. Not gonna do much. Oh, no, there it is. That's cooking. I'm not cooking. I'm definitely I'm not even in the kitchen. Okay. You know what? I would like to say that I was intelligent enough to solve that on that last flip. I have no idea how that interacts with the entire puzzle. Nope. The brain is smoother than a fucking basketball. That's a trap. No, you're fine. I just need a second to read stuff, and I prefer that it be on brand for what I'm doing.
Hello?
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got unfinished business.
Uh-huh.
Where's that?
Mia's retiring
In the
too?
neighborhood.
I mean, yeah.
You'll find it.
Sherry all right?
For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her...
That's CRT.
Stupid kid. If you just hadn't dropped that fucking thing, I could let you go.
Don't worry, Sherry. It'll be all over soon.
There has to be a way out of here.
She has a different set of clothes on now. It's so creepy. I fucking hate it. Block. Your block. So much nope. Isn't there someone's body on like his desk or something? We'll see if I can find it. I think that was a thing, right? Like there was like an actual like body on his desk. Okay. So there's clearly a tunnel behind there. I like that it's just held up with duct tape. Like you could easily rip that over. You'd easily rip that open. Look at that gator. Oh, thanks. I hate it. That's gonna be a star on the end. That should do that, right? Oh, no, because there's a second row up top. Wait. Well, yeah, that should be everything, right? What? Yeah, circle, square. Oh, because it's not... Okay, I see where it's going wrong. I'm just dumb. I had a couple out of shape, out of place. So, square... Stars... There we go. Number tab, it's also playing Res 2. I mean, it's Spooktober, right? Born in 1916. Good God. He played his role fucking perfectly, though. That's why you don't run with safety scissors, Lamau. I'm purple got this game, so for a second I got mixed up who was he. Fair enough.
What is this?
That is the creep cave. That is the whistle FBI open up up cave. Yep, that's the one. You're all Balgruff and Skyrim. Oh, did he? They're the same person? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Y'all Balgruff be ballin'. I will probably die at least twice doing this. I'm awful at... I'm notoriously bad at stealth. Speedrunners probably just like click twice, flip their control over 5 times, just fucking have it done in like 2 minutes. Mine's all of a sudden. I mean, kinda. So wait, he walked that way. What the fuck? Wait, what? Yeah, was this in the original? Was this in the original Resident Evil 2? Because this could be DNA for the Ashley segment. A lot of fucking... I'm surprised that that fucking thing hasn't toppled over, actually. I think I know how this segment ends, too. I think I do. Honestly, I like this a little better than the Resident Evil 8 segment. Resident Evil Village. Here's his body where implosion vaporized him inside and out. Wait, what? In reference to what, Wolf? Sadler is 67 years old and still active. Interesting. Maybe it was Krauser's VA. I know one of them was one of them had health complications just because he was getting up there in years. Wesker. I guess if you want to, I don't know. Even then, Wesker definitely had open wounds on his body from getting shot at by Chris and Sheva. So if we want to argue stuff got into his body, like I don't know. I don't know if I agree with it. Like as I said, my suspense of disbelief is out there when it comes to Wesker, because like dude just tanked so much. Like my suspense of disbelief is not there. When he had health complications, wait, it was, okay, yeah, so it was Krauser's, okay. Yeah, no, yeah, it's unfortunate. Like, I don't know, the new Krauser VA, I initially hated him, but he kind of grew on me. He is, as the way I've justified it is, he is Biff Tanner. What was it? Back to the Future. Biff Tanner, who joined the Marine Corps, who smokes like 3 packs a day. And then you're like, oh, okay. His voice makes, his VA makes a little bit more sense now. That's how I was able to justify it in the end. It grew on me. I went to one of the shelves. It might be a reference, might be an Easter egg.
That must be the door out of here.
Yeah, I know she's a kid, but she probably shouldn't be yelling. Right, let's use our inside voices. When the creepy man is around. Oh no, not a lock.
Darn it, I need the key.
A few months since I've sent that letter to Oliver and I've gotten back as not as it. Then again, like that once they get adopted, best living in King and some fancy folks home have forgotten all about us. Really thought Oliver was different, but he'd been my friend for life. Guess I'm just a fool. And sat all the little kids down today and told them stories. She said all the kids that get adopted are turned into food for the boogeyman. But no one hears from them ever again. Not sure where she gets her ideas from, but she sure got a mind for writing trashy horror novels. Something weird going on around here. It's not just because of Anne's stories. Don't get me wrong. I've been in worse places than that place that, and this place is funded by some big drug company. Why can't we call people or go outside? Why are there so many doctors around? Well, there were shots every day. It's almost like where I'm getting adopted me. Most people go for younger kids, so I figured I'm too old, but I can't say I'm not a little happy. Who am I kidding? I'm totally psyched to say goodbye to this place on the 20th. I'm gonna try my best to be a good son. Some of my new mom and pop can be proud of. Oliver came back in the middle of the night, all messed up, screaming, help me and stuff. I didn't even recognize him at first. His face was all peeling and melted off. He's with the teachers and doctors now. It's just a skin thing, they say. He'll get better soon. We can go adventures together again. One day before he left. It's so fucked. Well, as Wes. Why did... Is it because he was saying that, like someone was saying earlier, that DC Douglas just is getting on up in years and he doesn't know how long he can keep doing Wesker? He did RE5 Wesker, right? Like, I mean, he fucking did numbers as Wesker. I loved him.
Oh no, it's him.
Trying to see how this is gonna pan out. Okay, so it's just an effect of him there. Definitely a boogeyman. Yeah, isn't that, yeah, that's actually a person, right? That's actually a body. Ionized Rose, thank you for the raid. Diary, if you're reading discs, go call police. Boogeyman's here. Eating everybody. Mini bark. Boogeyman's here. Knowing mommy. It's so fucked. Was voiced by Craig Butowski in the Resident Evil 4 remake. Was a voice actor Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Watch Dogs Legion, and starred in several movies and TV series. I would love to voice act, but I don't have the talent for it. I also don't have an agent or anything like that. Like, I think it'd be really cool to voice act, but like, I don't have the vocal training. I don't have the professional stuff required for VA voice acting. Yeah, definitely a little serial unaliver-ish. Yep, there it is.
Where you going, Sherry? I told you to stay put. You need to learn to listen.
Leave me alone. Just please.
Time to teach some manners.
Ooh, I wonder what that was.
You little bitch! You're gonna pay for this!
Some kind of acid.
You little shit! You hear? You are gonna be so fucking sorry!
Go away! Help! Somebody, please!
You You stupid bitch! That's a dead end!
Is it though? I actually don't know where to go. His AI is probably gonna find me. No, he locks this, and he'll probably he'll lock the other door.
Locked.
Yeah, and then he'll unlocks the other one. No, maybe.
Where are you? Show yourself! I know you're in here! The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be!
What a scumbag, dude. I love that he himself is making, yeah, classic, dude.
Bitch has gotta be here somewhere. God damn it!
Fucking dick.
Son of a bitch.
No more. No more. Please.
This is your last fucking chance! Show yourself! Now! Oh, fuck! It hurts!
Oh my god. I mean, he's definitely a, let's put it this way, he's definitely a not so very legit person.
Fuck is my key? I see you.
Uh-huh. Guess what? You can't pole vault over, bitch. It's all them fucking Twinkies, bro.
Hurry. Hurry. Hurry.
Assuming this is the right key. Yeah, it is. Oh, fuck, dude.
Try, Sherry.
Actually, I have no idea. Lock him out, maybe? He can still... Yeah, I'm like, he can still bust down that fucking door.
Get over here, you little bitch.
I do know Birkin shows up at some point.
The game is over. Now you're in trouble.
Let me go!
Hi, Birkin.
No, stop!
30 minutes earlier.
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got unfinished business.
What are you talking about?
Don't waste my fucking time! Bring me the pendant, or Sherry dies.
Pendant? What do you need it for?
Do you want the girl to die?
Fine. Where are you?
The orphanage.
The orphanage. Where is that?
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Is Sherry all right?
For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her... Are you serious?
What a cool section of the game. Like, it definitely made your heart race.
Just you wait, asshole.
Let's see. I need to go back to the waiting room. Oh, how the fuck do I even get out there? I do need to pick that up before I leave. I gotta go back to the waiting room. Then Ashley's section RE4. I think Ashley's section was technically... Well, Ashley's section had more puzzles. Right? I think we can really say that. So press room. The wall. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go up to the 3rd floor. Right, to which would allow you to just immediately exit there. He can see me, maybe? Yeah, I don't. Ashley's section, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if I got better at, like, it's on subsequent playthroughs, I'll get good enough with Sherry's section to actually just like finesse it. Ashley's section just becomes not there. Like, it becomes kind of mind-numbing, and I mean that in a good way. Like, it's kind of just like, yeah, whatever. So if I hop down on the balcony... Yeah, if I hop down on the balcony, I can do the fire escape, and then I can come back up. No, like, it was a very high-tense section. I liked the design of the section. I thought the music was right. I thought the atmosphere was right. I thought, it did put you in the mind of a kid, right? Like, oh... Ooh, nope. Put you in the mind of a kid having to avoid a really, really fucked up adult, right? So I actually really liked that about it. I thought that was actually a super cool portion of the game. Still have a decent amount of ammunition in each of them. Decent is the key word. Not ideal. Scary sight that Mr. X climbing up to you. I don't know, Thargoid Interceptor just dropping on you, maybe? He's got to be up on 3rd floor, right? Like, he's got to be. Might not have room for it, we're gonna see. Was fucked up, implications of his misdeeds, but, I mean, I think that the characterization of Irons here is interesting, and it gives him motive for, like, having a charity, like, having an organization like that, right? Or, being head of a charity. I think it gives him more characterization. God, I love it. Look at that extended mag. So fucking good. That 26 in fucking mag? God damn, dude. That's also a, free full magazine, so you can actually expend your magazine, and then you can go grab that. Interesting. So, if I need to go to the garage at this point, I might have to actually go back up the way that I came. Gonna be the most effective way of doing it. Woo! Nope. I was wondering where he was. Ooh. That actually spooked me. Actually gave me a little bit of a fright, if you will. I could have honestly just looped him and gone the way that he came, but I think this is gonna be a safer route. So we need to go up to floor 2. I literally said you looking for me. I had the perfect timing to get spooked by him too. That was wild. isn't just jump scares. No, it's entirely atmosphere. It's why I praise Dead Space a lot. Horror is part of it is atmosphere, 100%. Okay, I can go this way. Just casually walking through a door. Exactly. It's atmosphere. Atmosphere. It's just mood, lighting. There's so much that goes into it. It's why I like it. Like, there's people absolutely... I mean, this is one of those that after a few times, I'll start jumping less and less, right? Like, I definitely get a little desensitized to it. It's kind of like Phasmophobia. At first in Phas, I actually had a lot of issues with Sunny Meadows. But now it's just kind of like, it's just Sunny Meadows. It's whatever. Well, like it was another day in the office. Exactly. I mean, to him, it is another day in the office. I'd say dislike Dead Space because, fuck, it's a decade since I watched that review along the lines of action. I mean, like, Dead Space 2 is a straight-up action game. Like, if we're gonna actually, like critiquing it, right? It is actually, it's an action game. I will wholeheartedly agree to that. Dead Space 1 starts bordering on thriller. It borders thriller and action. The atmosphere, to me, makes it more thriller. Horror is something like Outlast or Resident Evil 7. Horror is, to me, you cannot fight back. Alien Isolation, Outlast, Resident Evil 7, Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Those are horror titles. Thriller is when you can fight. This is a thriller, right? You can fight back. You can, take pot shots at Mr. X. Isn't necessarily going to do anything? Well, debatable. Things like Resident Evil 4 absolutely are a thriller to me. So there's a couple things that go into that. I personally prefer thriller border on action, just because I like fighting back. I like cool settings like this, and I think there's a lot of cool things that you can do with a setting like this, right? Dead Space 1 was a good thriller. It very much was. It is a very good thriller. Bop. Starting to get a little low on SMG. It's fine, it's whatever. And that being said, I mean, I'm sure there's people that like Resident Evil 7 but dislike Resident Evil Village. I think Angry Joe was disappointed. He was saying that he wanted more Resident Evil 7, and I can understand and empathize with that. Horror is one of those that unfortunately just isn't a very large genre. It's because horror for some people is generally anything that scares them. But for someone who enjoys being scared in horror games, I was too busy reading the comment. You're gonna have to give me a second to read that. Sorry. He actually teleported though. He actually literally was just like teleports behind you. Omawa Moshinderu status. Like, are you? Wow. Those horror games where you have zero offenses, definitely more right. Yeah, I guess that's fair. It is very dependent on really a number of things. It's dependent on, person's tolerance, person's comfort levels, and you shouldn't ever really play a game that is outside of your comfort zone, right? I mean, I do. I'll pick up certain things, pick up certain horror games and stuff, but I mean...
Shit. Looks like it's the other way.
It's probably his restraining jacket. That's why he probably moves as slow as he does. Well, it's also probably he doesn't have to exert that much energy. He knows he's stronger than literally everyone else. Sorry, chat. Give me 1 second. I'm having to really kind of finesse my way through this.
Looks like the only way forward.
I'm gonna bop somebody. Was done by a different person. 7. 9 is reportedly the same dude who did 7. I'm interested to see how it pans out. I'm interested to see how it works. If it's gonna be more horror or thriller. Like, it's a spectrum, right? Is it horror, thriller, binary? No, not really. It's not like a light switch. It depends. It depends on a number of factors. If it's thriller, I'll play it. If it's horror, I'll play it. Resident Evil 7's not my favorite game, so to speak. But I know it's a lot of people's favorite games. I know a lot of people actually want to see me get jump scared. So there is that too. What? There we go. Fucking dog. Yeah, it would make a lot of sense that there's a bunch of dogs here, though. It really would make a lot of sense. I still think the Komios are way worse. The Plaga ones from RE4. I think Komios are way fucking worse than these. Definitely fucking mag dump there. B-ball court? Hey! Let's get some crack baby basketball up in here. That is the same animation from RE5, I'm pretty sure. You can clearly see some intelligence in how they pack hunt, right? You can clearly see that. Rip to the puppers, exactly. Someone on the B-ball court I'm missing. I love how Mr. X just so easily lost this. That's why I think that... I think it transcends beyond game logic, and I think that it actually has to do with him having some sort of like eyesight problems. Hornet Rush. That's a brand. Like off-brand fucking Temu.com Hornety. The levels of how horror people can handle. No, you're all, yeah, it makes sense. Like, it's a relevant distinction. And just because I can handle different amounts of horror, like, I can, like, you know, breeze through and laugh at Dead Space 2, right? Especially on a New Game Plus run, right? But that being said, someone could just be very averse to the gore and stuff. Like, the dismemberment system. And that's perfectly fine and reasonable. I actually am not a huge fan of gore and dismemberment. I'm really not. Dead Space is kind of that oddity because I like search unitology, markers, Brethren Moon, all that shit. I actually really like how it works. I like how the universe works. So it's one of those that I can kind of deal with a little bit better. I mean, 3 is definitely action-packed in a lot of ways. 3 has, I don't know, super TK at the end was a little interesting. Homeboy did not want to fucking stop. He did not want to give me 6 feet. Fine.
It's gotta be the orphanage.
Creepy as fuck orphanage. I like it. I like the creepy as fuck orphanage in the middle of a horror game. I kind of like it. Dogs that just get to me. Komias are also just like actually fucking like actually fucking like hard. They're how do I word it? Like they're actually tanky. Komias have other methods of attack too, using the Plaga tentacles. Like they are fucking nutty. Oh, there's actually an open graveyard in front. Dead Space 2 school vibes. It actually gave me RE4 church vibes, actually. But I can see the Dead Space 2 parallel. I can absolutely see that.
Hello? I have the pendant!
I mean, did it take us 30 minutes to get over here? Reasonably, would it take us 30 minutes to get over here?
Your fault.
What?
Took too long.
What happened? Oh, God. Get off me!
There it is.
Oh, my God.
Those are the thing in the sewers, I think.
Jesus Christ.
It's supposed to use, but I can't how comfortable it would be since that is just a leather strap and not a solid grip. Interesting. I mean, it would help in some way, shape, or form brace, right? So, Sherry's gone. Interesting. Hold up. What is this? What is this macabre scene? Just a fucking bat? What a weirdo. God, I haven't thought about Condemned Criminal Origins in a hot second.
Sherry? Where are you?
Ghostbusters are not a threat. It's just a tiny parasite. I mean, I probably could have gone after it.
Sherry? I'll be right there.
I used to work with those. Hey, William. No, it's Mr. X. Fuck.
Go, go, go!
I do like the theme. The theme is non-invasive enough, but it's high intensity enough that I think it just works. Todd Howard TM.
Keep going.
I actually really like it. I think it's great. I think it's one of those that like you're like, oh, okay, cool. We're going.
Sherry, come on.
Yeah, he would be able to pry that open. Hi, Birkin. That's Birkin. Birkin pulling through, and now that's the G virus pulling through. So wait, there are multiple tyrants then, right? Or there are multiple Mr. X's. Because if this one died, the one at the end of Leon's campaign wouldn't have been there, right? Because the one at the end of Leon's campaign had to remove his limiter jacket. So there are multiple Mr. X's.
Can you hear me?
Interesting. How many were deployed?
Claire, you have to get up. He's going to get us.
3's gonna be weird.
Wake up! Wake up!
Rip.
Wake up. Wake up.
Hey, is that Ada? No? Okay.
Still. Not infected.
Interesting that you can tell through the eyes.
Where's Sherry?
Sherry. Sherry's fine.
Do you know Sherry?
Impressive display of strength.
What happened to her?
We have to assess the situation.
Who are you?
Scientists, come down to real people terms for a second.
I'm Claire.
I didn't foresee this.
Excuse me. Where is she? Hello?
What?
Where's
Oh,
she?
Annette. Tell me, what happened to William?
I don't know. Who's that?
The creature responsible for this.
What? Can you help me find Sherry?
Seems to be evolving much faster than expected.
Where are you going?
Could also be in response to damage he's
I
receiving.
don't have time to play 20 questions. Everything's under control.
No, it's not.
I need to find Sherry.
My daughter is not your concern.
Station for later. Makes sense. Especially if there's a lore or spoiler thing behind it.
Sherry, go.
So that does mean that there are multiple Mr. X's around.
Sherry's daughter?
Wait, what do you mean hold? Weird. Quest, find Sherry. Quest updated. Find the small one. We'll store the key for now. Let's see. SLS 60. What the fuck? Well, what do you mean high-powered rounds? What? Is there just a modified SLS? Yeah, there's a modified SLS somewhere. As long as I don't miss it, that's all I care about. New virus clinical trial entering its final phase very soon before G, the new creature will surpass humans, is born. Allow me to predict the view of things, its biology and biological functions. Intelligence will begin to drop immediately with their linguistic abilities disappearing within a matter of days. Finally, they will lose the capacity to be reason in their humanity. G will be a creature pure instinct driven only by need to survive and reproduce. Physical abilities, due to its unusually accelerated cell division, evolution will be highly adaptable in the environment. Furthermore, its amazing ability to repair itself through regeneration, it will be extremely difficult to completely kill it with any conventional small firepower. Using remarkable feature, with its intense desire to reproduce, it will instinctively search out humans of DNA which closely matches them and plant an embryo in them. Chances of success are very low, and if the DNA is not close enough to match, an undeveloped G creature will be produced instead. It suppose the only ones who might be close enough to match would be any biological children's subject, though. So that's what happened. So the parasite would have effectively been meant for Sherry. It assailed with Birkin's really kind of last shreds of humanity and intelligence cognizance that he had, assailed Chief Irons, and because Chief Irons wasn't a close DNA match, it was a immature G creature. It was an underdeveloped G creature. The man with hot girl avatar. Hi, Gray Sonic. How's it going? Yeah, so that's locked. But that's fine. That's a safe room. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense now. Oh, you know, we're just hanging. We're just chilling.
Sherry, can you hear me?
And these are the underdeveloped G creatures. Okay. So, before we assail the sewers, that's going to be a good place to actually split the VOD. We're going to try to finish it in the next one. But if not, we will see. Thank you everyone for watching on the TV channel if you were there. And then hang out for just a second on stream.